Cha, cha, cha.
We could try if you like to try things. When you mind, girl, I'll buy you nice things. You're not from here, but you poppin'. Baby, come here, I got you locked in, yeah.
It's your girl Christy here, and welcome back to my channel. And you already know what I'm about to say, and if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl's channel, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And like, what are we, like 3 weeks straight now? Don't play. Today I'm just doing a day in my life. As you guys saw earlier, got up, made some brekkie, and now I am dressed. I am getting ready to get my toes done because it's just time. And I chipped one nail, and it's just time. So I'm gonna get my toes done, and then I'm gonna try to go to Home Depot because I want to do turf or grass or whatever on my balcony, and apparently there's different types, so I'm gonna go and see in person and compare prices. I'm probably not gonna get any today, but I do want to see the difference. I didn't know it was different. I was just like, oh, I just want fake grass on my balcony. And then I don't know, then we'll just see where the day takes us, because yeah, so this will probably be a cute little short vlog, just a day in my life. And let's go.
Alejandro. Hadn't been so close, though. Hadn't been so well. alive. You take me on my mind. I need you by my side. Girl, you don't know what you do.
See how it has a tougher feel.
It is tougher.
That's the only difference.
Okay.
So what's your measurement?
I don't know yet.
So,
I
yeah.
wanted to come and get a feel,
Yeah.
but I do have to go home and measure. So it's recommended to do the fescue because I don't have any pets, or the emerald true grass. So I need to go home and get my measurements and come back. Okay, so I am back from all of that. I got my toes done. I have some footage for that, but not a lot because me and Liz was just talking about outgrowing friends, you know, being overstimulated, talking about friendship breakups. We were just talking, and yeah, she's really the only person I like to go to at Lush because she gets it done right. Okay, she takes her time, she's patient, she does the French tip right, correct, and I appreciate her so much, and she's such a great person. So after that, I went to Home Depot, and baby, I was lost. I've been at Home Depot since probably like 7th grade. I don't know, it's been a minute. So I went and I felt so small in there, everything's so big. But I looked at some plans because Cash might need a sister. Like, I don't know, but I didn't get any. I want to do some research on plants before I just go and buy a plant and then bring it here and she just die. So yeah, because that's my first plant. That's my first plant. So we're just gonna ease our way into it. But I did look at the turf finally. First of all, I got distracted looking at the light fixtures. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Like, what I'm gonna do with a light fixture though, but they were so beautiful. Like, I cannot wait so I can build a home and just in the future, you know. But then I went and I found the turf. I got some help finally because I was just like, I'm one of those people like, let me try to figure it out on my own. I found a turf, and there are different types of turf, so now I know like what kind of turf I need. She broke it down to me. But yeah, I wasn't 110% sure of my measurements, so I was like, you know, let me get my measurements and come back. And now I am home because I was hot, thirsty, headache. Like, I just want to take a nap, which I might do. Yeah. So the next thing I'm gonna do for you guys is cook for you guys, cooking with Kay. And then that'll be the last thing, and I'm probably gonna close out the vlog there because that'll be the end of the day. But the thing is, I don't know what I want to cook. Like, I know I want seafood, and I think I want Parmesan mashed potatoes. But it's just like, what are we gonna make? What are we gonna make? What are we gonna make? I know I want some shrimp or some salmon. And I want angel hair pasta or Parmesan mashed potatoes, or just roasted potatoes. But I don't know what's the flavors, Cajun, lemon glaze, hot honey, like I don't know. So I'm gonna think on that for a little bit. I'm gonna run to the store, and then we're gonna cook, cooking with Kay. But right now I'm just gonna chill, relax. Been moving around all day in this heat, baby. It is, let me see what it is outside. It's 94 degrees, right? And the feels like temperature is 100. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this snack from Trader Joe's. They're like s'mores clusters. So it says mini marshmallows, graham crackers covered with milk chocolate. If you enjoy s'mores, go get this. It's very good. And sorry, y'all, I'm looking at my viewfinder, not the lens, because it's just hard. Okay, it's just hard. But if you like s'mores, go copy some of these. It's real good. I really wanted the banana pudding ice cream, but how dare they be sold out? How dare they? Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't get it, but I really want to try it. But we'll see when I go to the store later. So yeah. But yeah, I'll get back with you guys when we are cooking. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna cook, and we're gonna cook together, okay? Okay.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hear the making my temperature rise? If you leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Your love ain't it totally me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your body. Your body, they make me she open up, make I see ule. You're my love, one sense. If you make a bad man sing,
Okay, so I am back from Trader Joe's, and I'll briefly show y'all what I got because I did film in there. Ah! Clap it up for me, because filming in Trader Joe's, cha. Before I show you what I got, I decided to make creamy Tuscan salmon because I've been craving it for months. I haven't perfected the recipe yet. And by that, I mean I haven't been able to make it without looking at it. That's what I mean, though. I wanted to go ahead and make that. If y'all do hear something in the background, my music is playing because, like, to film them cooking without music, what? I just have it low, so hopefully I won't get copyrighted. But we're just gonna keep talking over it. I'll show you guys quickly what I got. Some spinach. I got some raw Argentinian red shrimp. Ever since I found out about this shrimp, I've been using this shrimp. It's so good. It's so good. And then for a vegetable, I decided to try this seasoned Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese. Because, I mean, we're making Parmesan mash. Like, you might as well keep the vibes going. I'm going to put this in the freezer for now, though. And then, of course, the salmon. I got fresh Atlantic salmon, Parmesan cheese. I got some gold potatoes because, like I said, I'm making garlic Parmesan mashed potatoes because doesn't that just sound so good? They didn't have sun-dried tomatoes and oil, and that's what I used to make this recipe. But we're gonna try this dried, sun-dried tomatoes because who was about to go to 2 stores? None. Vegetable broth, I got low sodium because at my young tender age of 25, I deal with acid reflux. I did pick up some ginger lemon. These are probiotic sparkling drinks. They're pretty good to me, so I rock with these. I got 2 of those. Sour cream, I really wish they had a smaller container because I only need a little bit. So that means I gotta make something like quesadillas, tacos, or something so this doesn't go to waste. And I got some more orange peach mango juice. If you go to Trader Joe's, this is pretty good. I'm not a huge orange juice fan, but this is pretty good. And some heavy whipping cream, some olive oil, and I had to get some more salt and some more garlic powder. This is the only salt they had, so we just gonna get our wrist workout in, you know? And then a yellow onion. And I bought myself some roses because, oh my gosh, look how pretty, first of all. And I haven't had fresh flowers since my birthday, and it's almost August, and my birthday was mid-May, like. So I'm gonna go ahead and baste these, and then I'm gonna be right back. Look how pretty. It's been too long since I had fresh flowers. It's looking a little gappy, but it's cute, it's cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna prop you guys up, or try to prop you guys up to where you can see me and everything that I'm doing. So please hold. Okay, I think y'all can see me pretty well. I'm gonna get started with rinsing this off so it can defrost some. So I'm just gonna get a strainer. I like to prep. That way when like we get into the grit of things, then it's just seamless. So put my shrimp into here. And let me see if I can show y'all. They're pretty big shrimp. I don't know, I just like it, it's pretty good. Okay, so I have the water running on that. Hopefully that isn't annoying to hear the water running. I'm also gonna have to get started on boiling my potatoes. I don't know how many potatoes, it's 3 cups of potatoes, but I have 5 here, so we're just gonna rock with that. I'm gonna cut them in quarters, get the water boiling, put them in there, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, so I have the potatoes rinsed, so try to move this stuff out of the y'all's view. This is probably like a very dramatic knife to use, but I just need a new knife set. And my larger ones are my sharper ones. Now granted, I do have a sharpener. I could just sharpen the knives, but for today, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the big knife. And I'm just cutting these into quarters. They should only take about 15 minutes to boil because gold potatoes are typically softer, which is why I got them. But we shall see, child. We shall see. Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the pot up here with water and salt. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the heat on here. And I'm going to grab my salt. I still have a little bit of this salt left, so I'm just gonna use the rest of this. Put it in there. There's no amount to me, so yep. And then I'm gonna get my potatoes and put them in here. Gently, gently. Ooh. Plop those in there. Hopefully they all fit. I don't have the tall cooking pot like the grandma's. This is my biggest pot because, you know, most of the time I am cooking for one. Ooh, they should all fit. There we go, there we go. And then I'm gonna let these do their thing for 15 minutes. Okay, so now I'm gonna prep the salmon. Did I say it with an S? I mean, with an L or without an L? Because I really don't know how to say it. But I'm gonna prep that, and then I'm gonna prep my onion. Pro tip, if you're cutting onions, put a cup of ice cold water as close to the onion as possible, and it should keep it from getting into your eyes. I learned that it goes to the first water source, so this helps. I'm just gonna put it here on my cutting board. Just gonna peel off the layers here. I probably peel off too much, honestly, but hey, this is cooking with K, man. When y'all cooking with A, B, C, D, E, F, peel as much as you want to. Okay, so now that we have that peeled, I'm gonna go ahead, put this as close as possible because I cannot stand the way onions make your eyes feel. Oh, you a tough? Okay, I was about to say. So I am gonna use the whole onion. I'm just gonna dice it the best I can here. I used to be very anti-onion and peppers. Like I would use like the smallest amount of onions. I'll be like, oh, I don't want that. But now I love them. I really have to learn to just give stuff a try. Like, yes, I'm a picky eater, but like everything isn't so bad. My chopping skills are giving C- right now, but that's okay. As long as it's diced, like I'm not cooking in anybody's kitchen but mine. See, it worked. Like my eyes were good. So try that out. Now the salmon. The way I'm whipping this knife around cannot be good. So the recipe calls for 3 pieces. So I'm just gonna cut this in 3 and rinse it off. I know there's, you know, good ways to peel off the skin. I think you can boil hot water and it will come off easily. Or you can leave the skin on, it's up to you. I typically do take it off. Yep, so I just grab and then graze against it. But this would typically be a long process. Let me get back to you guys when I have the skin fully off. Ask a question, have you ever been in love before? I just love Mac Miller, oh my gosh. So I have the salmon peeled here. I just season it with what I like. So that here I have black pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder. Trader Joe's does have a salmon rub that I want to try, but not today. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on here on both sides, and then I'm gonna season. I also have some Tony's here. I like that too. It's Creole season, and I feel like, you know, we're making Cajun salmon, so we can get into that. My potatoes just started boiling. I'm also gonna put a little bit of cayenne pepper on there. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. This is a big hole, so to avoid over pouring, flip. And then some people don't like touching like raw meat. It doesn't really bother me, but you can wear gloves. Okay, so I am going to go in. I'm pretty sure. I thought I was gonna have to put around it. Generous, you know, generous. Smells good already. I am almost out of pepper. I knew I was almost out of salt, but I did not know that. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my cayenne. Ooh, not too much, not too much. I'm not a huge spicy person. Again, the acid reflux. I just try to avoid it. And rub that in. Flip. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I realized I forgot the salt. Child, how you? Stop playing with me. This does not work. Is it user error? Am I not doing it the right way? This does not work. This does not work. Hold on, y'all. It literally, it still has user error. I'm gonna go ahead and put the salt on here. Well, this does it real fine. Okay, I like that. Now it's all seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and put oil in the pan and then put it in the pan. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there and let that cook probably 5 minutes each side. The potatoes aren't done yet, so I'm gonna let that continue boiling. While the salmon is cooking, I'm just gonna season my shrimp with the same things, because I'm cooking this literally right after. I'm cooking this right after I take the salmon out of the pan before we make the cream base. And this is what it looks like seasoned. Hopefully it's focusing, I can't tell. So now I'm gonna put my shrimp in here. I went ahead and took the salmon out already. And then I'm about to take the potatoes out as well because they are also ready. I'm gonna let these cook and then I'm gonna flip them. Take this back because I'm gonna put it in the same bowl. I have my masher here. We put this here. Okay, so I'm adding my potatoes back to the same pot. And then I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of minced garlic here. Which to me, this is a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mash this with a tablespoon of garlic. Elbow power, okay? Don't play. Okay, now I'm gonna get the other ingredients and then continue mashing that. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this shrimp right here. Okay, so I have about 1/4 cup of heavy cream here. I'm gonna add that, and then I'm gonna add also about 3 tablespoons of butter, and then I'm gonna continue mashing this here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this shrimp from the heat because your girl can only do so many things at one time. So I'm gonna keep mashing this until it is smooth, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients here in a second. So I'm gonna need about 3 tablespoons of sour cream here. So I'm just going to guesstimate. Yep, that looks about okay. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and season it with salt and pepper. Because you don't want unseasoned mashed potatoes. And then some pepper, you know, what little bit I have left. Literally, it's like empty. And then I am going to also add a plate of Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna just fold everything in at once, about that much. And then I'm gonna just fold this into each other until everything is just well mixed. And then that's about it for the Parmesan mashed potatoes. Okay, so we are back. With this, you leave like the juices and oils from everything you cook in the pan. And then I'm gonna add about 2.5, 3 tablespoons of butter. Just gonna put that right in there, turn this back on, and I'm gonna let that melt down, and then we're gonna add in the other ingredients. Okay, now that the butter is melted, I am going to go ahead and add some garlic. The recipe says 5 cloves chopped, but as you can see, I am coming out of the jar, so we're just gonna eyeball this, you know, however much garlic you feel like you need. Put that in there, and also with the garlic, I am going to go ahead and add those onions I diced earlier, and then just cook these until they're translucent. Put that in there, girl. There we go. And then I'm gonna just, like I said, let this cook, and then we're going to come back with the other ingredients. Okay, I let that cook about 3-4 minutes, and now I'm gonna add the tomatoes. Like I said, you would normally use the sun-dried tomatoes that's in oil, but this is all they had, so I'm just gonna add a few of these, and then I'm gonna let it cook for another like 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the creams and cheese and vegetable broth. And if you're not a huge tomato fan, I would just, you know, use how much you want to use. I love tomatoes, so I'm gonna pretty much use almost the whole bag here, and basically just let the flavor seep out with the onions and the garlic. But if you don't like tomatoes and you want to make this, just try a little bit of tomatoes. Like, it really does add a flavor, especially if you use the ones that is in the oil. It's really good. Like, I'm a picky eater, so if you don't like it, just try it. Expand your horizons. Really, the flavor, honestly, it does not taste like a grape tomato or a tomato that you will have on your burger. So just try it. So now I'm gonna add a 1/3 cup of vegetable broth, and then I'm gonna turn the heat down. And I'm turn it down to about 2-3, and let that do its thing there. Okay, honestly, my battery's about to die, so I'm about to go as quickly as I can here. After this, we're gonna add in our heavy whipping cream. This is about 1 3/4 cup. And then we're gonna let that simmer. While this is simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and season it with salt and pepper, baby. Salt and pepper. I'm not gonna go in too heavily because we did season everything else, and this is about all the pepper I have left. Great. And then stir that in. And let that simmer some. Okay, we've let this simmer a little bit. I also added some garlic powder in here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the spinach and let that wilt a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the Parmesan cheese. This is just about 3 cups of spinach, guesstimated, of course, but you know, if you decide to make this, use however much spinach you like. Okay, so the spinach has wilted down, as you can see, and then I'm gonna add about half a cup of cheese, whatever half a cup looks like to you. But I love cheese, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more, and then let that mix in. This is gonna help the sauce thicken as the cheese melts. And then after that, I'm gonna add my shrimp back in, and then we're gonna get ready to plate. I zoomed in a bit here so you can probably see like the cheese melting already. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp back in. Normally you would add the salmon. This is a recipe that does not include shrimp. I decided to add the shrimp. Normally you would add the salmon back in. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be too good. It's gonna be too good. So I'm gonna let this simmer for a bit more. I have my Brussels sprouts in the oven now, and then we will get to plating once everything is done. Now it's time to plate. So of course, I'm gonna start off with the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead, put on a lump right there, a little bit more, smooth that out. I'm gonna drop the salmon right there, and then we're going to go ahead and get the sauce. I'm so excited. Put that on top. Y'all can't tell me that don't look good. Then we're gonna get the Brussels sprouts. I just took them out the oven, so they are pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. And I'm hoping it tastes good. Like I said, this came from Trader Joe's. I did not make this. I just threw it in the oven, and it is my first time having it. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop a couple of these onto the plate. And this is the plate. You cannot tell me that this does not look absolutely amazing. Amen. So we're gonna go ahead and taste this. I'm gonna taste the Brussels sprouts first. They're good. A bit tart, but they're good. Now I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna make sure I get some of the salmon and the mashed potatoes, some of the tomatoes and spinach here, and then a shrimp all in one bite. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. Work all the time. I sat there making it. Like I said, y'all, if y'all don't like tomatoes, just give it a try. Like, it really just, it adds something, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog today. Thank you for spending the day with me. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Hopefully we can edit this and get this up by tomorrow. But like I always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Out the blue, girl, that's how you found me. You look good, girl, when you beside me.